Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Superstar PartyPlex. My name is Zen, and I will be sort of DM for today's sort of game. H goes to the Optometrist, and I will also be playing Luke Wright, aka Eggs Florentine, as well as Handy to some degree. And with me today, we have.
MJ, hello, hi. It's been a age since I played a D&D game, but I am ready to be the fruity menace known as HareWire.
Hello, I'm Tired Penguin. I'm having nose troubles. I should.
No
I'm playing.
troubles at all.
Uh, Nobody knows the troubles I've smelt.
And who are you playing as?
H.
Hi, hello. I'm Mira, and I shall be playing the local pizza enthusiast, James Thomas-Wright.
Pizza enthusiast.
He does love his pizzas. He bakes a lot of them.
Mhm.
Get him a shirt that says that.
He would wear that with pride.
Oh my gosh. Luke wouldn't get that for him, but Handy would. Does
Can
Handy have
Handy
credit card
shop
access?
online?
I don't know. We'll find out.
For the bit.
Mhm. That was its animus present to James, a shirt that says pizza enthusiast.
He is delighted. He was delighted.
Why do I imagine it's just like a red t-shirt with that in like Comic Sans?
Yes.
Oh, I was picturing like the Coca-Cola fan, but Comic Sans is even funnier.
I love both. I love both options.
What if on like the front it has like one and on the back it has the other? Just for maximum pizza enthusiast chaos.
On the front it says pizza enthusiast in fancy lettering, and on the back there's like a diagram of pizza with everything labeled in Comic Sans.
Yes.
You sound so genuinely excited.
I'm like, are we
The James
designing?
the James Muse in my head is so genuinely delighted by
Oh,
Good for him. Um,
good.
So this starts off with Luke and James just chilling together in the apartment. Um, maybe in bed cuddling, maybe on the sofa cuddling. Wherever you put these two together, they're going to be cuddling.
Mm,
Oh.
it is a law of the universe.
Mm-hmm. Yee. Well, my kids are not in the room currently. Maybe they've gone to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So the boys are just chilling for a little. Uh and Luke speaks up. Well, speaks. And is like, um, I'm pretty sure H needs glasses. I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen with him still, like getting him into school, and but I feel like glasses is a good place to start, right?
Yeah, it's a really good yeah, no, it's he like is kind of staring off into the distance as he kind of starts going mentally through all of the things that I need to do before recircling back to the question at hand and goes, "Yes. Yes, glasses very important." Mhm. As he's like got like several plans already starting to run in his brain because yes, all of the things we need to do to make sure that H is happy and healthy.
I'm
Aw.
I'm picturing like toon gag of like all of these plans appearing in the air around James, like the floating math meme. And Luke kind of
Yes.
reaches out to one to start reading through the list of steps that James had.
And
It's
I'm just
picnic.
gonna roll history really quick just to see how quickly he thinks about HairWire. That is a 10.
Yeah,
Uh,
distracted by cuddling with boyfriend, probably. And
Mm-hmm.
also planning for H, so it takes a while to remember.
Yep.
Like, what if?
Oh, you were going to say something, MJ?
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna jokingly suggest like, what if like while James has all the like, you know, number stuff imagined around him, what if like on one of them there was just like a fleeting thing of HairWire needs glasses?
Yes. With a 10, that kind of feels like it would be like a passing thought.
Hmm.
Maybe
Sh-
Luke could roll perception to see if he
yep,
notices.
I was gonna say, let's see. That's a 4 on the dice, so I don't think so. Even with this +6, that's 10.
Boys are rolling tens.
Boys are
Gonna roll
rolling
history
10s.
again then to see if he
Mhm.
has a more obvious thought. That is a 6 plus 5. That's an 11. Jeez. He's
Getting
not
Hang
doing
on,
closer.
good.
I'll roll perception once more. Okay, 18 plus 6, so 24. Yeah. I feel like uh Luke sort of leans forward and rests his chin on top of James's head, which happens to put him right in the middle of the thought pop-ups, and he sees HairWire needs glasses, and he's just sort of like, ooh.
HairWire's silly little face hovering through the cloud of thoughts.
Like, what if it was
I'm
just like the image? Since it was when HairWire sent the horrible smoothie
Mhm.
slushy image that it was. So it's just like that attached with like the caption HairWire needs glasses.
HairWire needs
Mhm.
glasses.
also attached is H enjoys playing with HairWire, HairWire, HairWire needs glasses. Kind of
Mhm.
train of thought connection.
I love him.
Hmm. Honestly, I keep feeling like Luke would just swat that thought away.
If you swat it away, then yeah, the James is like, huh, what did you just smack away?
Mhm.
It will make James jump. Like, it's what?
Uh, sorry, Jaybird. You good?
Yeah, just it startled me a little bit. Um, right, H glasses. I think HairWire needs glasses too. Oh boy.
Yeah. Is that our problem to deal with, though?
I'm. hmm, I mean, it's kind of a quality of life issue because not being able to see what you're getting into is bad.
Yeah, but
Literally.
couldn't like Harlequinette take him to get glasses, or I don't know, Ezra?
He like opens his mouth and then shuts it a little bit and like he's chewing on his response a little, trying to figure out how to word it. And he's like, the problem with Ezra or Harlequinette taking HairWire is they don't necessarily have established documentation.
I mean, we don't have documentation for HairWire either.
Yeah. I mean, if I
Probably
think like
the H would enjoy HareWire's company is probably the best argument here.
Oh yeah, James was about to kind of like tentatively offer that as he kind of hesitates for a moment and like squeezes Luke's hands and goes, I mean, it might make things easier if H and HareWire had a little buddy to go through the process together. Neither of them have had eye exams before.
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah, they haven't. Um, yeah, you make a good point.
Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you alone with him, okay?
Okay.
James leans up and kisses Luke's forehead.
Aww.
Yay.
He relaxes a little.
Yay.
So, tomorrow we'll call and, I don't know, find an eye doctor that'll take them. I've never done this before.
Neither have I, but I can handle it if you need. We're a
Yeah.
team.
Aww. His eyes are little hearts, and he hugs James.
Aw.
James hugs back, just he's hee. Gay thoughts, gay thoughts, gay thoughts.
Luke's turn to kiss James on the forehead.
He is definitely like blushing, but it's like that pleased, happy blush.
I feel like I'm somewhere in another room. Chick just like gags.
Trick.
Luke's smirking down at James.
He's a puddle. Oh no, he loves when Luke smirks at him. It's so cute and just ah.
Being gay with the evil intentions to make your boyfriend extremely sappy.
Evil plan succeeded. James is just goop and there's little hearts leaking out of him.
I feel like that's the Furby laugh.
I've strayed so far from trying to do. I've strayed so far from the Bailey laugh, I've wound up at a different kind of creepy laugh. But yeah, zoom out on those two cuddling and being sappy and flash forward to, oh gosh. Let's just say the scene of the eye appointment and, unless we want to have them telling H that he's going to the eye doctor as a separate thing. I figured they can just tell him and then go pick up HareWire immediately after for the sake of pacing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. The day of the.
Though I do think like,
Hmm?
sorry, I do think like some kind of like non sequitur in the car on the way there, where HareWire is just so like, I don't need glasses. What are you talking about? Would be funny.
Well, he knows he needs glasses since he stole a pair.
Yeah.
No, but I
Oops.
do feel like he would like go like if they approached him like, oh, I already got that covered. Look at this, and like he'll pull out the pencil.
Hey, you guys are getting way fucking ahead of me. We're still going to
Oh,
pick up HareWire and do the drive to the optometrist. This is preparing H for the fact
no,
that he's going to the eye doctor conversation that I don't know that
okay,
we need to have in
sorry.
detail.
You phrased it as like just cutting like to the eye doctor appointment, and we thought you meant like to the eye doctor appointment.
No.
Yeah.
Did
Standing
I
in
phrase
front
it
of the
as
building.
that?
I
I
think you missed. I think we just missed a hearing the day of appointment
yeah.
instead of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jump to the day of, because
Uh,
we're going to tell H that he's going to the eye doctor and then go pick HareWire up right after.
Yeah, I think we just all
okay.
kind of missed hearing that section of the phrase.
Man. But yeah, I think Luke would want to prepare H for the fact that he's going to the eye doctor and he's going to get glasses. I just don't know how to phrase that, and I don't know that it would be a very interesting conversation. Like, Luke wants H to
Hmm.
be informed, but
Each gets squirmy and nervous.
oh, hey, what's the matter, bud?
Oh. I don't want them to do anything scary to my eyes.
I don't think they're gonna do anything that would hurt you. I mean, they just need to look at your eyes to figure out what kind of glasses you need. Because people need all different sorts of glasses.
Gonna do history again just to see if James has done research on what happens at an eye doctor. That is a 17. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just kind of crouch down on H's level and go, maybe the most stressful things they will do are puff a little bit of air into your eyes and maybe do a few eye drops to make sure your eyes get real big so they can see better.
He
Well,
sticks his little tongue out.
and then you get really, really cool glasses if they do the eye drops because the light may hurt a little bit if you don't have the glasses on, but they know all of the things that'll make sure that you don't actually get hurt.
It sounds gross and bad.
Well, the good thing is if you get nervous, you can tell them to stop. And they will stop.
And we'll be there to make sure that everything goes okay.
Okay. That's better.
And you can go as slow or fast as you need, okay? This is going to be an exam for you. Just to make sure that your eyes are doing okay and also so you can see better with some glasses.
Okay. If something hurts and they don't stop, can I bite?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't know why, but in my brain that was just like my chick like look up like, wait, are we going someplace so we can bite people?
You shouldn't.
Conditionally!
Yeah, only if specific conditions are met.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
lame. Just like goes back to drawing or whatever.
Look, biting should only be for self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
And the case that you posited, H, is definitely in self-defense. He
Yay!
kind of he holds out his hand for a high five.
Big high five.
Good job, bud. Really good reasoning.
Thank you.
He ruffles the space in between H's ears.
Oh,
Aww. God, they're so cute.
They
Yeah.
are. They'll die.
It looks like, oh, yep. It will probably go better for H having someone else there doing it with him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Airplanes, can you be quieter, please? I don't know if it got heard on camera, but
It's
Don't
not
worry, we
coming.
didn't hear them.
Yeah, it's not coming through for me. So.
oh, good. We have an Air Force field a few miles away, so that their air pattern goes over the house. So I'm like, why now when we're playing a game?
Mm-hmm.
Rude.
Despite you
Airplanes
personally.
have impeccable timing on the part of airplanes.
Airplanes in the night sky. Anyways.
Yeah.
That was lightning.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Someone is having airplane, the other person is having storm.
Meanwhile, over here, it's sunny and clear. Just very nice weather.
Like, it had been stormy the past few days,
Mm-hmm.
but today it's nice and clear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice and clear over here too, which is also probably another reason for the airplane flight. But
Mhm.
I'm just glad that there's no sirens and stuff because, yeah, I'm right by a big, busy main road.
Mhm.
Mm.
So, yay, no accidents.
Yippee!
Yay! It makes me, like, you saying that just made my brain be like, I wonder if the PartyPlex has, like, a days since last accident board that's always just constantly set to,
Oh,
like, 1 or
probably.
0.
Honestly,
gosh.
they really should.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One time it got to 3.
That was, like, a new record.
Days since last incident.
Mhm.
Incident.
Incident.
Typo in the group chat. Now you fucked up.
Push me out, bitch.
Just my stutter is fine.
I love you.
We love you!
I
Mhm.
love you too. I'm not actually mad.
Okay, yay. Incident.
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 All right, but
Someone.
now that H has been briefed on the optometrist, they can get ready to head out. Everybody get in the car. Is Trick gonna come with them?
I think I'll pass on Trick. I think I'll just focus on HareWire.
Nod, nod. Yeah. Trick gets left home
She
alone.
goes.
Surely this won't cause massive chaos.
No.
Or brought to the Partyplex to be under Harlequinette's supervision.
I just imagine she was like left at home, just
Mhm.
she's in a doodle mood. For some reason, my brain just keeps imagining her like with like a drawing pad and a box of crayons.
Yeah.
Crayons.
Mhm. So Trick gets left at home to draw, and everyone else gets in the car. And Luke's like, "Alright, we have to pick up one more thing before we head to the eye doctor."
Okay.
And they
What is
drive.
it?
Like, I feel like that would be like in universe two logic kicks in and just smash cuts to them like walking up hair wire.
Yeah, in the basement of the Partyplex looking for HareWire. Looks like, okay, that saved us some time, I guess.
Woo! Theme transition. James
Look in
says.
the back of his mind like, where the fuck did my car go?
That's probably parked outside where he would have parked it. I don't know how scene transition logic works.
Just fast forwards to what would have happened.
Yeah. So it's here. It's like, okay. Well, we're picking up HareWire. He's also going to go to the eye doctor, hopefully.
He also needs glasses. James kind of quietly says to H in a confidential tone.
Okay. Harry's gonna come along?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, yeah.
Well, yeah. We
I'll
gotta
play,
see if
I'll
you'll
play.
agree.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say a second ago, Mira?
We gotta see if he will agree.
Ah. Yep. Should we roll something to find HareWire in the basement?
That's what I was debating. Like, what do you think? Like, I could either see like survival if it was sort of like a tracking thing, or just like investigation or perception, our favorite standbys.
I'll go for
Investigation.
investigation, please.
Same here.
Wait,
Okay.
wait,
That's a...
investigation.
Oh yeah, that's a nat 20 plus 10.
This is investigation or perception. Oh. Discord's broken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been over this.
it's
No, but
okay.
it's more broken. It's more broken. I
Oh.
use Discord character sheets, which means
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm not able to send a message in the roll chat. Uh-oh,
Me
Crows
neither.
Crows is
Oh.
saying
Rose,
his
we see your
messages won't send.
messages. Or wait,
We're seeing them.
Oh, that's. Oh dear.
This is
I
bad.
saw at least dear God and my messages won't send.
Oh yeah, player chat
If there's
failing to
anything else.
load. Uh-oh.
message
Oh.
fails.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I have retrieved his stats finally.
Maybe screenshot those so you have them without.
Yeah.
Good idea. Him
It ain't
stats.
a D&D game day without some technical mishaps.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Anyway, I'm rolling his perception.
James got a 27 with his his investigation roll.
Luke got
H got a 9.
Luke got a nat 20 plus 10.
Okay, so we have a 30, a 27, and then a 10.
H got 9.
I feel like
9.
H is just tagging along here.
H is happy to be here.
Yeah, he
Following
like is.
along as these fucking, like, bloodhounds just instantly sniff out HareWire.
Yep. Luke is holding H's hand so he won't wander off or get lost.
Trying to I feel like the funniest option would be like, they instantly, like, the moment they enter into the basement, they just hear like a distant crunching and they're just both like, there he is. And find him like off in his little corner eating a bag of chips. You know what? I'm gonna say he's still like, I don't know how long it's been in universe. It's probably been a while, but he got clothes in the for La First Love.
Oh my god,
his
he
gay
did.
little skater outfit.
He
Oh.
got close.
So you like enter the room and like, logically follow the sound of munching in the snack pile over there, and you like flick on a light maybe, and then it's just like everyone pauses as HareWire makes eye contact. You make eye contact with him, and he's just wearing like the skater boy out, like crop top and the short shorts.
What are you wearing?
Fashion. Thank you very much.
Where did you get that?
I went to roller skating. It was a date.
Okay, I don't really want
James.
to ask any more questions.
13. James kind of has turned away and like is covering his mouth and like but his shoulders are shaking and both Luke and HareWire can absolutely taste the amusement. He's trying so hard not to laugh.
I think HareWire just snickers and goes, well, someone seems to get the humor of it. Or wait, should I be offended that you're laughing at me?
I just wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting you to be wearing skater boy outfits.
It's a recent thing.
Do you want to go out in public like that? Or is this just a basement wallowing outfit?
I got this outfit out in public. It is definitely a going out into public outfit. This is premium fashion around here. Everyone else is just wearing chrome.
James can't stop the snort of laughter. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not wearing much more than them, but sure.
I think HareWire just gives a little bit of like a squint, like he can't decide how to interpret that, and then just shrugs and go back to munching his chips. Like, okay, so hi, did you just come here to judge my fashion, or is there a point? Is it a play date? Since I noticed some little guys with you.
James kind of clears his throat a little bit and like manages to keep himself from like falling back into laughter and goes, "Well, we've noticed that you probably also need glasses, just like H." And he leans over and ruffles H's hair fur on his head.
Yeah, apparently all lights being fuzzy isn't normal.
Nope.
Uh-huh. So, point being,
We wanted you to bring you with because I think both of you would do a lot better if you guys had a buddy going through the same exact thing.
with to get glasses?
Get glasses, get an actual prescription, because if you wear the wrong prescription, it can actually make your eyes worse.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not entirely. He kind of snorts. Listen, that's sweet of you to offer, but and he like reaches behind himself and pulls out from the hammer space the glasses he's been toting around that he definitely stole. I've already got this, so I think I'm covered. And he puts them on and leans back to pose cutely.
Luke rolls his
You need
eyes.
you need glasses that actually belong to you.
You know, I he actually thinks for a second. But I get to pick the frames.
Yes, they
Yeah.
can be whatever crazy thing you want. I think there's even ones with star shapes.
Ooh.
They're hilarious.
Not sure I would want star shapes, but maybe. Oh, I kind of like the shapes of these ones, though. Do you think I would get those? Like he's now thinking, like he's kind of muttering to himself.
Aw.
What the heck? I got a new outfit. I could get new glasses.
James is kind of just sitting here going, "Wow, this actually went a lot easier than I expected. I thought there was going to be more arguing."
MJ, the player is honestly going like that too. I'm like, wait, I thought you would be argumentative. I thought they would have to browbeat you with this movie. But no, he's being fashion forward. Like, okay, I'm not gonna argue with the muse. I think the thing I realize, like, he wouldn't actually know what to expect from a eye doctor exam, so he's not thinking about it as a doctor exam. He's just like, glasses place where glasses are bought.
Oh, buddy.
Mm. Someone's in for a shock.
Oh no. Oh.
All right. All right. So, if you're coming with us, we'd better head over. I think our appointment is not too long from now.
Will they be mad if we're late?
They won't be mad, but they might give our spot to somebody else. And then we'll have
Oh,
to
Anyway,
wait longer or go back a different day.
okay.
but they won't be
Oh.
mad.
The people that took our spot.
What?
HareWire kind of like mischievously whispered, "Or we off the people that took our spot."
Absolutely not.
No.
What? What? I'm just joking.
That's not an appropriate joke.
Not necessarily very funny.
I think it's a little funny, but agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree. I imagine James is kind of like leaned over and like looked at Luke like, holy cow, this is like a lot different than we were expecting.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Luke is glaring slightly at HareWire after that joke, quote unquote.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly. But I feel like you should roll perception again at HareWire since I just remembered something from the last game. That's a new development, I think.
Oh
Oh,
boy. No,
perception
it's a
is
3 plus 6, 9.
Luke is just trying to not look at HareWire.
Try to like avoid looking at the skater boy outfit.
Mm-hmm.
James got a 23.
On the 23, I think you'll catch like a little bit of green, glowing green on HareWire's chest. As the battery that you can kind of maybe catch a glimpse of through what you call it, the crop top. His battery is now green.
The battery!
Yay!
Battery! Yay!
Full bars.
Sweet, succulent AA batteries.
Do you know that reference, Mira?
No!
We can show you after.
Yeah.
Anyways, like he kind of like raises an eyebrow and then kind of like just kind of the mental flavor of, huh, that's hopefully good. James doesn't know enough about robotics to know if that's good or bad. And
I
this is
think in general
HareWire.
a green battery is still considered good.
Yes, but this is HareWire. Him being a green full battery, he doesn't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing.
It's a gay thing.
Eh.
Luke is glad now that he didn't see it. He doesn't need to know about that.
He is none the wiser.
I feel like Luke is gonna turn around and start leading H back toward the car.
H will hold his hand.
Yes. And Luke softens when he is focused on H instead of HareWire, and is very soft.
Aw.
Meh.
Meh.
Emotions.
Yep.
Well, HairWire will follow along with the group.
And James is also coming.
I imagine it's like they're walking out of the basement. HairWire just like kind of and go. So, am I allowed to call shotgun or
No, James is
spoil
sitting up
sport?
there. You can sit in the back with H.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
Oh man, I love HairWire.
Does his voice seem right? It's been such a couple months since I played him, and I'm like, am I doing his voice right? I don't know.
He sounds pretty fruity, which I feel like
Mhm.
is right for having just come off of having his first date.
Mhm. Mhm. I agree.
Oh,
Oh,
oh no, Pengu's having power trouble.
Oh no. Pengu.
Ah, the technical difficulties
the
continue.
technical difficulties, the curse of the technical difficulties.
Mhm.
Boop.
I might take a quick break while Pengu is away anyway.
Mhm. Good
Mhm.
idea.
Yeah, we can use this as intermission.
Intermission time.
And we're back from our little impromptu break, as everyone follows Luke up out of the basement, and he goes through one of the employee tunnels and goes out through an employee access door and not through the main floor of the PartyPlex because he is not bringing HareWire there if he can help it.
Just to avoid people seeing that crop top.
To avoid people seeing HareWire on the whole, because they might have questions about why an endo is being taken out of the building.
Mhm.
Hmm. And he will like watch to make sure HareWire gets in on the back seat passenger side before he gets into the car. Then probably help H buckle in to his little car seat on the driver's side, back seat.
Oh, little car seat.
Little car
seat.
seat. Probably a booster seat given H's age. Not a full car seat, but yeah, making sure he's buckled in.
Make sure he's safe.
Hmm.
Protect the little guy.
I feel like Handy conspiratorially to H is like, keep an eye on that one during the drive, okay?
Pointing at HareWire.
Yup.
Why?
Just make sure he doesn't try anything funny.
But I like funny stuff.
James kind of leans over and is like from his spot in the uh shotgun seat and is like, Luke and Hairwire's sense of humor do not mix.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure he behaves himself, stays in the seat, stays buckled, that sort of thing, okay?
Okay.
Just like her words like right there looking at them talking about him. And he's just sort of
Mhm.
like, you know I can hear, right?
Oh, you can
Well,
hear. Oh, now you can hear me?
uh, well, we're not getting ears checked today.
Luke kind of glares at Hairwire for a moment before turning to H and softening and sort of ruffling his hair, and then going to the driver's seat.
Hairwire just sort of like not quite glares back at Luke, but kind of like squints a little, like he wants to glare but doesn't quite have the energy to, or not the energy, like the gumption to, the desire to really. Instead, he just kind of like slouches in his seat, crosses his arm, and mutters, "I'm already being pretty good at the whole self-control thing, since there's a joke about funny bones I could have made."
Hairwire. James just sighing.
Hmm. I don't know how Luke would respond to that, so honestly, he's not going to. He just starts the car up and starts driving them.
Honestly, that seems like the most valid reaction. Like, not even gonna address it. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm imagining H just fidgeting with a little toy while he's in his booster seat and just like,
It's okay, Harry. I think you're good.
well, that gets a smile.
Man.
One shot KO emotions from the Mira.
Yay!
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
I have a feeling the drive wouldn't be too eventful, but since
Yeah.
like HareWire and H can just chat.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like Luke is a little tenser than he normally is, but he's mostly just focused on driving, getting everyone there in one piece. And they arrive at the eye doctor's.
Yay.
Huzzah! They've made it in one piece.
Not
Yeah.
tearing each other apart. Yay.
Mhm. And they can all get out of the car and go inside.
H immediately going to hold Luke's hand.
Luke will, of course, hold his hand.
I imagine as HareWire gets out of the car, he decides to like pull his trench coat out. He doesn't have the matching hat, but you know that's fine. It doesn't work with his ears anyway.
I just had the mental image of Handy going, cover them up, slut.
What's that word mean?
Does it say that?
He would not say that.
Oh.
Or it would not actually say that. I just have the mental image.
What if it like messaged HareWire
That's what
that
I
though?
was thinking, yeah. But
You can't say that in front of the baby, but you can message it to HareWire.
the main thing holding it back from doing that is that it thinks that HareWire will in response not put on the coat because of if because of that teasing if it says anything. So it's just thinking this to itself and smirking
It's
and
gonna
telling nobody.
keep that in its back pocket for maybe use in a later date or something.
Mm, maybe at another time it'll tease HairWire like that.
I have to ask myself now, does HairWire know what slut would even mean? I think he would understand it means something insulting.
I think if Handy actually said that out loud, James would trip.
Like we'd all have to roll for psychic damage. But yeah, HairWire dons the trench coat, slightly hiding his wonderful skater outfit from the world, and approaches the building and just kind of like says, "Yep, still chrome. Future World City really knows how to decorate."
There's chrome and white and very generic chairs in the seating area. And Luke walks over to the front desk and like checks them in for their appointment. And then they go over to wait for a minute. I feel like the lobby of these glasses places, they always have like a couple walls that are just covered in different glasses frames.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of glasses that H and HairWire could be looking at.
Yes, like I think that's basically like what HairWire would instantly do, since there's really nothing else to look at.
Well, there's probably some magazines, but it's like
How am I supposed to read that when I don't have glasses?
That's a good point, yeah.
I will specify, HairWire's eyes are, he's bad at reading up close. He can see far, not good at the whole near stuff.
Oh. H is opposite.
Together they could reach equilibrium.
Their fusions would just see blurry at every distance.
Okay, we would
Oh,
have
no.
to ask, would it be blurry at every distance, or would it like even out to like full 20/20 vision?
It would definitely not be 20/20 vision. Maybe like slightly blurry at every distance, but less blurry than it is normally.
Well, okay, but that I now I have to argue with you. So just to be contrary, would they inherit the bad vision, or would they inherit the good half of their vision?
I feel like they would inherit the bad half of the vision.
That is the funnier option.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, HareWire is perusing the glasses wall. Does H want to look at glasses too?
Absolutely. Going over to like the colorful section of the kids' ones.
Yeah. Luke will
I'm
go
just
over with
imagining
them.
if H wanted to see anything high up, HareWire would offer to pick him up.
Oh.
Oh.
James is gonna keep an ear out for when they're called back.
Yeah. I'm picturing this image where in the foreground there's HareWire holding H up all happy and sweet, and then like slightly fuzzy in the background Luke is a foot away just staring at HareWire to make sure he doesn't try anything.
Do not
Oh.
hurt the child.
Mm-hmm. Do
Do
not hurt
not
the
damage
child.
glasses.
Do not drop the child.
Do not trap the child.
Mm-hmm.
Just HareWire having to willfully ignore the daggers being stared into him.
Yeah, he can probably like sense, smell the like wave of like protectiveness and like you better not coming off of Luke.
I'm
Interest.
just imagining like the only acknowledgement Luke gets from HareWire is just a very like pointed sniff.
Mhm.
Like not even like he like HareWire doesn't turn his snout in Luke's direction to sniff, but it's just sort of like a sharp sniff, like to show that yeah, he knows.
Mhm. Interestingly, unlike some of Luke's emotions, not rotten.
It's interesting.
Mhm. I imagine it would be a little bit spicy.
Like HareWire. Okay, now you say that, and I'm like, if you sniff like a pepper or something, it might make you
Mhm.
sneeze.
Mhm.
So like he just like sniffs and then sneezes.
H is just picking like up like a bunch of different of like the really colorful glasses frames.
Mhm.
Lots of green ones, of course, but lots of different colors.
Of course, of course. And there
Of
certainly
course,
are a
of
lot
course.
of colors for children's glasses.
Yes, some of them he hands to HareWire like,
Try these on. I think they look good on you.
Like I imagine if they're children glasses, they would be pretty small. So like he just like
Mhm.
balances them on his snout.
Yeah. That is not fitting on Bro's head.
I bet like each time he's handed a pair of glasses, he just like adds them to the snout. So like by the end, when their name is called, it's just like he'll just have a row of glasses going along his snout.
This has entirely encouraged H to keep handing HareWire glasses, and by yeah, he is laughing up.
At a certain point, I feel like he'd run out of snout space and just like start hooking them around his ears. Like not like glasses should be hooked around the ears, but more like you bend the glasses little arm and then like hook it like a Christmas ornament.
H just laughing. H laughing.
I feel like even Luke softens a little bit. He's still skeptical, but he's like, okay, this doesn't seem imminently harmful.
And
James
H
is
is
just
definitely
giving
having
me
fun.
James is just giving me being so soft and gooey because, yes, this is how it should be.
Aww.
This is how it should be.
This is how it should be. Hee hee. And then
Oh,
their name gets called so they can go back and start the eye exams.
Okay, now we
Imagine-
have to ask ourselves: does HareWire put the glasses back, or does he just start walking over H in tow with the glasses still like that on his head?
If he starts walking over, Luke would stop him and tell him to put those back.
And that's what happens. Like, he pauses and goes, "Aw, yes, we gotta ruin our abstract art piece we got going on here."
Wait, before you do, James will hold out his phone and take a picture.
Yay!
Oh, hooray! We'll be able to remember this moment forever. And then, like, he actually looks at James and says, "Can you message me that?" And then he
I was
points
gonna.
to his temple.
James is like, I was gonna, and like as soon as he finishes saying that, he finishes typing up HareWire's contact, and boop, you now have the picture.
Like, when it, like, I think he's, like, mid putting the glasses back, and he just pauses and goes, "Aw," since he's now seeing what it looks like from a third-person perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And not blurry.
And not blurry.
Since he can't see close up, it probably just looked like a blur of color all down his snout.
Yeah. Yes, glasses returned to their probably mostly proper places. I don't know if he was paying super attention to, like, the order of how things were, but they're all back on the shelf now.
Yeah, and there's like a I don't know if nurse would be the word, but one of the like optician assistants leading them back
Mm-hmm.
into the room for the first few things. Because my thinking is that the like actual optician will come in at the end for like the most important tests and making sure that the
Mm-hmm.
glasses are right. But like reading the posters and stuff.
Yeah, anyone can direct
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I will say, as they're walking in, James will lean over to Luke and go, "Don't worry, I'm gonna give them a tip."
for the
You're
I
gonna
don't-
tip the eye doctors.
Yes, because he was already budgeting a good, sizable tip for any chaos incurred because of HareWire's presence.
I think that's more at this point just bribery not to contact the authorities.
Okay.
I mean, it's like basically like one overly large kid and one very teeny tiny kid set loose in in the uh in the glasses shop area.
Yeah. I mean, it's a child-friendly optician. They're used to having children here.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Like,
not children
HareWire is
as
the
big as
odd one out.
HareWire. Yeah, HareWire's the odd one out.
Like technically HareWire is not a child, but some of his behavior does line up with children.
Yeah.
It's okay, you can call him a man-child.
No. Oh shoot! Now I should make the optician assistant so that uh things can be said. Uh, all right. Yeah, I think it's like uh a sort of middle-aged woman in a, you know, clean uniform. I don't know. What do they wear? Would you wear a white coat?
I
Man, it's
think
been a
maybe
while.
like, what do optometrists wear? Like, would nurse scrubs still work, or white coat?
I
Like,
feel
I
like
don't know.
nurse scrubs is a bit much, so it's probably like the business casual and a white coat, like
Mhm.
a nice button shirt and slacks and a white coat.
Mhm.
Uh, and she's like, Okay, well, I know two of you are in for glasses today. Which two of you will be getting tested? Getting checked out?
HareWire just raises his hand.
H wasn't gonna raise his hand at first, but then he sees HareWire raise his hand and he also does.
And then, actually, wait, hold on. I think I'm gonna roll something real quick. Just because she said tested, and I think on autopilot, HareWire raises his hand. Is he smart
Oh,
enough to know? Should this be a perception or a whiz
For
or an
what?
intelligence even? How his brain responds to suddenly realizing, wait, she said test.
Probably
What is
whiz.
this whiz? Okay, that's a 14. I think he blinks, and like for some reason, like you notice his hand sharply like lower, but he doesn't do anything else. But he's a little bit more paying attention now.
Mm-hmm.
oh.
All right. And is this your first time to the eye doctor?
Yep, this is both of their first times, so having them walked through the process would probably be best.
Oh, absolutely. I always walk all of our patients through everything, but I'll be sure to go into extra detail, and you two can always ask me questions if you have any, okay?
Okay, he says.
And and if for whatever reason you become uncomfortable or things somehow start to hurt, they aren't supposed to hurt, but if you feel like something is hurting you, you can ask them to stop.
And she nods to confirm that.
Actually, I think like Hairwhite was like on it, and then like saying things might hurt has his eyes going a little bit more alarmed.
No,
You said
nothing.
that if things hurt and you don't stop, I can bite.
Exactly.
Am I allowed to bite?
I'd really rather you didn't.
You're allowed to push them away.
I mean, ideally, nobody will be biting anyone today. None of what we're doing should hurt you. Some of it might be a little uncomfortable, but I'll give you a warning before we get to any of that.
Okay.
And she pushes open a door to uh, a side room and gestures them all in.
Yippee.
I feel like Hairwire hesitates to like kind of like side eyes the other two. Like I assume he's still holding H in his arms, so he's like looking at the other two, like expecting them to lead the way.
Luke will lead the way
Oh,
in if Hairwire is looking hesitant like that.
I think
Yay.
as James like kind of like gets closer to H and Hairwire, he'll reach his hand out and kind of pat Hairwire's elbow and go, "Don't worry, we're here for you."
Thanks, but I thought we were just buying frames. What's this biz?
It's so you can have the proper prescription for
Oh, there's
the
like a whole
glasses.
thing that we have to do for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's because everyone's eyes problems are unique to them. You have to have a unique prescription. All of these tests aren't supposed to hurt, and like she said, they are maybe a little uncomfortable, but if it gets too much, you can tell them and tell us, and we will have it stop immediately. Okay?
Okay, but if I see a single bone saw, I'm out of here.
There should not be a bone saw, and if there is, I am grabbing you both, and we are leaving immediately.
Glad
Yeah.
we're on the same page then.
hmm Yeah, I think she's like, I don't think we even have. I mean, some scissors at reception. That's the closest thing to a sharp edge you'll find in here.
There's some backstory stuff that might be a trigger.
Well, well, I'll do my best to keep this comfortable for everyone.
We appreciate it. It's one of the reasons why we came here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. I should introduce myself to all you. My name is Sandra. I'll be helping out with some of the tests before the doctor sees you. Um, we're going to start off with a couple of basic vision tests. I'm going to ask each of you to read some letters off that poster on the wall. Which of you would like to go first?
I think H actually raises his hand for that one because
He's like, oh, I'm good at letters. I've been learning letters.
Ah, all right. A chance to show off what you've learned then. Would you mind setting him down? She asks HareWire.
Oh, he glances back and forth between her and H, unsure for a second, then says sure, and he puts H down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at letters.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna nail this.
Mm-hmm. So, what I want you to do to start with, if you could stand with your toes on this line on the floor, and she like gestures to a painted line on the floor. And then look up at that poster on the wall and read as many letters off as you can.
Okay.
he will do that.
Mm-hmm. How far do you think he gets? It's the classic, like, optometrist poster with where the letters get smaller as they go.
He
Sorry.
starts making like he starts getting them wrong around like the middle.
All right. They looking a little blurry there?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's what we're here to fix. That's why we're here. So that you can get some glasses and they won't look blurry.
Okay.
All right. And now it's your turn. She looks to HareWire.
Yep, okay, toes online, and he like shuffles up. I wonder how this would work for him. Okay, he's far-sighted, so if the poster is far, he might be able to read basically everything.
Mm-hmm.
He might have a little trouble with like the smallest ones.
Yeah. I figure it's far enough away. He should be able to read it fairly easily.
Yep. he goes through it all, and then he just sort of pauses it and he goes, "Did I get it right?"
You sure did. All right, that's a good sign. Very,
Ah.
very useful information from both of you. All right. For the next test, I have some of these cards. And she opens a drawer and pulls out some, flashcard-sized papers. And each of them has a number printed on them in these colorful dots. So for each one, I want you to tell me what number you see, or if you don't see a number.
Very
Oh, is
small
this
letters.
like the color vision test?
Yep, this is basically just to make sure, to check and see if you're seeing all of the colors right. What was the thing H asked?
HS, are they small numbers? I'm not good with big numbers.
They're all going to be, well, I think they're small. If if the number is too long, you can just sound it out one number at a time. If it says 200, 200 is also fine.
Okay.
All right. And she will show the two alternating cards. So, like, she shows H1 and then shows HareWire 1.
I think this is where
Etc.
HareWire starts to struggle, but not because of the colors, but because of the cards are being held kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
Like he probably has to like do the thing, you like the middle-aged parent thing, where it's like he holds it at arm's length and squint.
Yeah, she can hold them a bit further back away when she's testing HareWire and then close up when she's testing H.
Yeah. I think H does pretty good with his side of it. He's good with colors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yippee. So far, easy and fun, right?
Yeah. HareWire's like, this hardly counts as a test. This is just looking at stuff.
That's most of what we have as tests here, since we're trying to check how your eyes work. Most of it's just having you look at things and tell us what you see.
I wish all tests were like this. This is I'm gonna pass this with flying colors. Do I get like a report card at the end or?
Not exactly. We'll compile the information into your glasses prescription, and then you'll use that to pick out a pair of frames up front.
What's compile mean?
Put together.
Okay.
I'm gonna glue stuff.
Oh.
No, we won't be gluing anything. It's just each of these tests tells us some different information, some different things about how your eyes work, and when we take them all into consideration, we get a good picture of how your eyes work.
HairWire is just like nodding.
Mm-hmm. All right. So your color vision seems to be great. Um, Next, I'm going to test your peripheral vision. Who wants to go first for this? I'll just
Peripheral.
Peripheral is sort of how well you see something you're not looking directly at. I'm going to be taking my pen and moving it around your head and asking you when you can see it and when you can't.
I guess I can go first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she'll probably have HareWire sit down on a chair or stool or something. Uh, and pulls out this glittery pen from her pocket. And is like,
Ooh, sparkly.
yeah, should be easy to see, right?
Right.
So I'm going to ask you to sit still, look straight ahead with both your head and your eyes. So keep staring at that poster on the wall over there. And then I'm going to move my pen and I want you to tell me when you stop being able to see it. Okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And she does that, moves, starts the pen right in front of HairWire's face, and then, sort of moves it to the side, and then further to the side until, it's so far to the side that he can't see it anymore.
I feel like his peripheral vision would probably be fairly standard. Like I'm trying to think of the whole animatronic thing would factor in, since it's sort of like, if you think about it, his eyes might be slightly more recessed and like, because animatronic
Mm-hmm.
be like
Yeah.
Indo eyes within, but he is an Indo, so he doesn't. I don't know. His peripheral's fine. He's fine.
Yeah.
Though I will say I think having to like hold his head still for a long while, like he starts getting a little fidgety, like hand wise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh, but it's not too long. She sort of tests both sides a little and then she's like, "All right." And then if you can get up and it's your turn now. Uh Looking at H.
Yay.
HareWire hops up.
Mm-hmm.
My
Uh,
turn.
your turn. And she'll have each sit down and do the same thing.
Yeah. I
How-
think H is like a bit below average on peripherals
Mm-hmm.
and also struggles with the sitting still for too long part.
Yeah. I can just imagine H, like, turning his head to look at the pen instead of staying still like he was supposed to.
That
I'm
definitely
just
happens a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
imagine like it happens like twice, and like on the third time, HareWire just gently reaches out and basically like just holds a hand onto H's head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Alright.
that helps.
Yep. You shouldn't be moving your eyes for this test, sweetheart. We'll test that in a little bit.
Okay.
And now with H's head held still, she'll wrap up the peripheral tests.
Yeah.
James gives both HareWire and H a thumbs up and just a, you guys are doing so good.
I'm
Very
doing good?
genuine. Yeah.
You are. And Luke nods as well.
I think HairWire's grinning and like gives a thumbs up back. He likes positive reinforcement, honestly.
Mhm.
H probably looks up at Harry like,
Harry, we're doing good.
You
Man.
certainly are. Um, hee hee hee. I've been starting with the tests that are uh, least invasive and least likely to be upsetting, so as we move on, there's more opportunity for someone to to be upset.
Hooray!
So, let's see. Well, I think the next thing will be, alright, now for this test, I will have you will get to move your eyes around. You're gonna hold your head still, and I'm going to ask you to look at my pen with just your eyes as I move it around, okay?
Okay, I guess I can go again, first again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, leading the way. You're doing a great job.
I feel like he's kind of shy with the doctor, like optometrist a little bit,
Aww.
whatever she is.
Yeah.
But he gives her like a little grin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sitting back down and she'll, like, have HareWire position his head looking forward and then start moving the pen around for him to look at, sort of like testing his eyes as they go left, right, up, down, etc.
I think there's like a moment where at some point, like if she raises the pin up enough, like his eyes just decide to like flip all the way around. Like since they're robot eyes, they just can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also, like, this is Inkwell. She's kind of used to gags like that happening. Alright, well, you got some very mobile eyes.
Why, thank you.
Mhm. Everything seems to be in order. Uh, alright. Icha's turn.
Okay. How do we do it again? I forgot.
That's fine. You're going to sit and hold your head still like you did with the last test, but this time, when I move my pen around, I want you to follow it with just your eyes so that you are looking at it.
Okay. Harry, can you hold my head again?
Sure thing. He just like puts a single finger on his head.
Okay, I'm good.
Mhm. And she will move the pen around to test H's eyes.
yeah. I think H is actually fairly decent with tracking. Eye tracking. Pretty
Yee.
good.
Yippee!
Wahoo!
Wahoo! All right. Looking great so far. For the next couple tests, I'm going to be taking this light and shining it into your eyes. And she sort of pulls out a little flashlight from her pocket and sort of clicks it on so that they can see. Shines it onto the palm of her hand so they can see like how bright it is.
I think HareWire is like preemptively wincing. He's a little bit night adapted. He doesn't have dark vision, but lurking in dark basements, that's where his preference lies.
Yeah. It can be a little bit bright. It might be a little uncomfortable to look at, but it will basically um, make sure that your pupil uh, constricts as small as it can go so that I can get a good look at the rest of your eye and make sure that your eye responds to bright lights. Uh, if it does get
Oh,
uncomfortable, you can let me know and we can take a little break.
HareWire nods. And I think he like looks between like he looks down at H. Like he doesn't say it out loud, but he's sort of asking, "Do you want to go first?"
Yeah, Ace will be like, I can do this one first.
All right. And she will like shine the light into one of H's eyes and watch the pupil constrict and then do the other one. And I think
H
also.
goes, eh.
Mm-hmm. It's really bright, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, good thing is your pupils are shrinking up when they see that so that your eye isn't taking in all of that light at once, which is exactly what it
That's a
should be
good thing.
doing.
Okay. That's a good thing.
It is. And she also like pulls out the little eye cover paddle and has H hold it over one eye while she does, shines lights in the other and has him look different ways and then take the paddle off and see how fast the other eye catches up.
When he's doing the paddle thing, he does take a second to look back at the group like,
I'm a pirate.
uh there's a little HareWire might sense a little bit of nostalgia from Luke. They've
oh,
definitely done a
Aww.
pirate adventure at some point.
Yeah.
oh.
Mhm. Yippee, and then it's HareWire's turn.
Oh
HareWire,
boy.
do you think having bright light shined into HareWire's eyes would necessitate any kind of roll?
I'm gonna do a wisdom, but it's not like a major wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he rolled a 4, so he's managed to do bad.
Ugh.
I in my head was like, I'll make the DC like 5. It's really minor, but it's like no. I feel like his main experience with bright light being shone in his eye. Well, hey, like if you're at a doctor's office and whatnot, like you might be laying on the chair and they like have that lamp they turn on above you. Now imagine that, but you're strapped to like a metal slab.
Yep.
Oh.
And I think he like the moment that light is shone in his eyes, he just flashes back to that and he just recoils for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stop.
Yep, the optometrist pulls the flashlight back and turns it off and steps back.
Like, oh poor guy. He just like basically has like reeled back and like instantly covered his face.
Oh.
Oh,
Is Harry okay?
I think it brought up some bad memories. And James is gonna scoot closer to HareWire and go, "Hey, HareWire, you're not there."
I know. I know. Jeez,
You're
that's a
okay.
bright light though.
Yeah, it is pretty bright.
just gonna he like sheepishly turns back around to face the optometrist and says, "Okay, take two."
Take two. We can take a minute if you need.
Nah, let's just get it over with.
Alright, I'll do my best to be quick about it. And she steps back forward with uh, the flashlight and is like, would it help at all if you were the one holding the flashlight?
Uh, Honestly, maybe, yeah, sure. I've accidentally beamed myself in the eye with a flashlight before and didn't have any bad reaction other than the pain of beaming myself in the face with a flashlight.
Alright. Uh, and she'll like hand over the flashlight and show him the button and be like, alright, so I'll just tell you where you need to shine it and when you can turn it off or point it away, okay?
Okay. And he'll just follow her instructions, I would say, decently well.
Yeah. Like she'll have him shine it in each eye, and she'll, because he's holding the flashlight, she'll hold the little paddle for the sections where one eye gets covered.
Yep, and his eyes, while sensitive to light, aren't like bad at the job of constricting to light.
Mhm. Yeah. And she's like, "All right, I think we're done with the flashlight. Things look."
Oh, thank God! Here you go.
She'll take it back. Uh, your eyes seem to be doing pretty well. Uh, all right. That's about all the tests I'll be doing with you in this room. There are a couple more things that we'll do before the doctor comes to see you. Um, they tend to be a little bit more uncomfortable if you want to take a minute to calm down and prepare yourself before we get into it.
Right. That sounds maybe like a good thing to do at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a sec.
Would you two like some lollipops?
Oh, that get his ears perking right up. He's like, yes.
Yes.
Every doctor's gotta have lollipops. Yeah, she opens a cabinet and pulls out a big jar of lollipops and holds it out for you to take some.
He just like grabs a handful.
HareWire, that's too many.
Leave
Oh,
some
I'm a
for
big guy though.
everyone
Come on.
else.
You are big.
Look, how about this? After after the appointment, we can go get something as a treat, okay?
Okay, now you're talking. He picks some back. He still keeps two. He keeps two.
Two's fine.
That's it.
Two is fine. And James will smile at HairWire and go, "Good job."
He gives like an odd thumbs up as he shoves one of the lollipops in his mouth.
Yippee.
James is very quietly very proud of HairWire.
He's
Like,
being a
yes,
good noodle.
yes, it does require a little bit of bribery, but it's
Only a little.
improvement.
Yeah.
Luke is having some conflicting feelings, I feel like, because he's a little bit bitter about HairWire behaving so nicely under these circumstances, but he's also glad that HairWire is behaving nicely, and he feels bad that HairWire had that flashback a couple minutes ago.
Yeah. I didn't realize when I made y'all do the roll to see the battery, I didn't mention an R factor, but since you failed that roll, I'll let y'all both roll perception. Are all three of you roll perception again?
Boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, perception.
The 3. God
Oh,
What is
damn
my
it.
perception again?
what if I let Luke do it twice? Like, oh, you could have Handy.
Oh, I could
5.
have Handy. Alright, come on, Handy. 8. What's Handy's modifier? +4, so that's a 12 for Handy.
Okay, so what we're-
18 plus 7. I'm trying to do mental math.
It's okay, that's above a 20. We know that much.
True.
So okay, so we had I'm basically gonna say anyone who got above a 10 will notice that. Oh wait, hey, yeah, HareWire has his pie cut eyes. He's had them since you encountered him.
God damn it! Luke got a 9. Luke's not noticing. Fuck.
Oh.
Whoa, you gotta get with the program, buddy.
Handy notices, but I don't think this is something that Handy knows to tell Luke.
Tragic.
Do you think James would have enough context to, like, point it out quietly to Luke?
I mean, I feel like we could like at least argue that he's paying attention and might kind of like point. Yeah, I feel like you would have reason to point it out. Maybe not like know the full significance, but
Oh, yeah.
you know a
He
lot of
kind
the
of-
lore. You probably might know
Mhm,
it's something worth
mhm.
mentioning.
Yeah, like his head kind of tilts slightly as he notices, and then like he leans closer to Luke and like gives his hand a squeeze and goes, "HareWire's eyes are different."
Different? Luke
They're
questions, and then he looks.
They're pie cut. Makes him
Oh.
look cute.
Makes
Well, as cute as a endoskeleton can.
Mhm.
Well,
He's
got his mask.
cute.
He's a little
Like it
cute.
softens his expressions a little bit.
Makes him look more like he used to when we were kids. Luke
Maybe
says
that's-
wistfully.
James gives Luke's hand another squeeze and goes, "Well, maybe that's a sign he's starting to come back."
I really hope so.
Me too. And he just kind of has a very soft smile up at Luke.
Man.
James wants Luke to be happy, and if HareWire coming back can make Luke happy, James wants that so friggin' bad. For Luke. Because he knows Luke misses his brother.
Camera
HareWire.
changed to H and hair. Oh.
HareWire consents filling the room from Luke. Gay love for James, of course. Obviously, that's been there the whole time. And very rotten nostalgia and maybe a little bit of hope, but it's really hard to tell under all of the rotting nostalgia.
I think like HareWire gets like a tiny whiff of that, and like the hope specifically. Like the other two things I think are obvious enough that he's picking them up. That he kind of like glances over. It's kind of curiously.
When meeting Luke's eyes because Luke is looking at him.
Pie cuts.
Pie cuts.
Pie cuts.
Man.
Man. The emotions. They're emotioning.
And H is just having his lollipop.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was like camera change to HareWire and H both going at their lollipops like animals.
Yeah. It's like the camera is like, HareWire and Luke making maybe with a significant eye contact, but it's like the camera is cut like framed in close to HareWire's eyes, and then it like zooms out and he's just like viciously licking a lollipop.
Luke face palms.
James
And
kind of
moment ruined.
James just huffs a soft little laugh.
He's getting better, but he will still always be a bit of a freak.
Mhm.
Good.
Indeed.
More and more, I've come to the conclusion. I think that the dreamers would have just kind of ended up as weirdos, no matter what happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Yeah. Understandable. Mhm. And I mean, with that enthusiasm, they probably finish off the lollipops fairly quickly. And Sandra is like, "All right, feeling a little better?
Yep,
Up for
Mhm.
something new?
sure.
All right. So we're going to leave this room, and I'm going to walk you over to a little machine we have. You'll take turns looking inside, looking at a picture in there. And while you're looking, the machine is going to blow a little puff of air on your eyes. It can be uncomfortable, but as long as you hold still, we should only have to do it once.
Hmm.
Oh boy, that sounds fun.
Sounds gross and bad.
Yeah, it's definitely a little uncomfortable, but it's important for us to check that your eyes are healthy.
That is important.
Yep.
H
I-
sounds so upset.
Mhm.
like I've kind of imagined that HairWire had basically like picked up H and is now like hugging H a little bit like a teddy bear in his lap.
Aww.
Aww.
Like he arguably maybe looks more outwardly anxious than H. I don't know.
Oh.
Aww.
Yeah. It just looks pouty mainly.
Yeah, HairWire has more of like a grimace and furrowed brow going on.
Mhm. On the bright side, it means that we're almost done with tests.
Oh, that
It
is
means
good.
we're one step closer to the whatever we're getting afterwards.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
After this, we'll just put some drops in your eyes to make sure they open up all the way, and then you'll see the doctor, and he'll take a look at your eyes and figure out what how strong your glasses need to be.
Yes.
I think HairWire just thinks over that for a second and says, "Okay, yep."
Mhm. All right. So follow me out here. And she'll again open the door and sort of lead the way to a different section of the optometrist's office.
This time at least HairWire doesn't hesitate in the following.
Mhm.
But he's still holding H. H is just a little travel buddy now.
Yay!
Yeah.
H is happy to be held. This comforts him.
Yay.
Hold him soft.
Himself.
Mhm. And I
Himself.
assume Luke and James will follow behind as well to keep
Oh, absolutely.
company and keep an eye on
Yeah.
everyone.
Honestly, I
Mhm.
think HairWire like glances over his shoulder just to like make sure they're coming along. Like he needs witnesses if things take a turn.
Mhm.
James gives HairWire a thumbs up and a nod. Don't worry, he has your back.
H still in Hairwire's arms, making little grabby hands at Luke to hold hand, while still he wants to hold hand with Luke while still being in the Hairwire arms.
Oh.
Well, Luke
Oh.
will It's H. He can't say no to H. He will walk up until he is walking alongside HareWire so that he can hold H's hand.
And tail wags.
Getting like the biggest side eye from HareWire. not like in a judgy way, just literally like side eye, cause two side.
Keeping an eye on him. I feel like Luke is trying very hard not to look at HareWire and just focused on H.
I think HareWire decides to be just a little bit of the shit, and he like turns his head, and like he manifests those luscious eyelashes of his, and just sort of like blink, 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 blinks towards Luke.
What do you want, HareWire?
Wait, can you repeat that?
What do you want, HareWire?
Oh, nothing. I just think it's kind of neat that we're look at two of us walking side by side, like a couple of pals. Blink, blink, blink.
Or a couple of people that just happen to be in the hallway at the same time.
I mean, it is a bit of progress.
Is that James?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, James gets it.
Like, but like his emotions are very like gently silly. But like if Luke is really upset, then he'll like back down. He's trying to help make the situation a little bit less fully triggered by HareWire.
Yeah, I think Luke is just going to keep quietly walking so that he can keep a hold of H's hand and not acknowledge that.
Since
James
HareWire
kinda-
doesn't get too much of a response from Luke, he eventually quits his kind of like side blinky blinky lean lean nonsense and keeps walking forward.
Good, because James was about to say, "Okay, but he's not in the mood."
We need like a squirt bottle for him, honestly. Bad HareWire, bad.
Honestly, I think James just might if you know what, like Zen, do I have your permission to see if James could pull out a spray bottle for the bit?
I mean, hammer space is a function of tunes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, alright. That was not a nat 1, so that was a 10. So he pulls out the spray bottle and kind of raises his eyebrows up at HareWire and goes, "Careful! Got the spray bottle. It's got some water in it."
Like HareWire looks at James, and then it's like he does puppy dog eyes and says, "You wouldn't squirt little old me with that, would you?"
Squirt.
Like just sprays HareWire in the face. HareWire just goes,
I feel like that does get a little laugh out of Luke.
HareWire like definitely glances at Luke at that, and like his mouth, like it had scrunched up at the water, but it like the corners twitch up a little bit.
James kind of turns to Luke and goes, "Here, if he's bothering you, he knows the consequences now."
Luke will reluctantly take the spray bottle. He doesn't really want it.
The temptation to roll sleight of hand, and HareWire just yoink the spray bottle and chug it.
Do it.
I'm gonna roll sleight of hand.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if James can like stop this from happening and confiscate the bottle.
Wait.
HareWire, it just doesn't do well. I don't think that's even necessary. He rolls a 7. I think he telegraphs it too much. That
I
that you
got
can
a
tell,
nat
like
20 on that.
I also did. I was like, I'll roll for perception for Luke just in case, and that 20.
It's like both of you just instantly notice the moment HareWire starts slowly inching his hand forward and just like, no, touchy.
Yep, pull the spray bottle away.
I hand you both James and Luke kind of like hold the spray bottle together and because they both got nat 20s.
Yes.
H is just hanging out. H is just hanging out.
She's just a witness to this. H might be a little bit in the splash zone, who knows?
Maybe a little misting.
Gently missed the child. Like a
No, don't
vegetable
miss
of
me.
the produce kind.
I'm not a vegetable.
No, you're not, bud.
Well, HareWire is some kind of fruit, so
Andy
think that
bursts
just,
out laughing at that.
I thought it was a radish.
With his head back in the cackles. Everybody liked that.
it,
I don't know if it's like that, but everybody else did.
James kind of leans forward to H and explains that fruity can mean that you like certain people and are very flamboyant.
I don't know what flamboyant means.
Hey, buddy. Like, I think HareWire kind of like switches up how he's holding H to where H can face him. He like holds H out like Simba style, but facing him. He's like, "Do you see my crop top and my short shorts?
Yeah.
Basically, just assume this is what flamboyant means."
It's basically
Oh.
somebody who is over the top and enjoys being over the top.
So me, all the time,
Okay.
24/7.
You are flamboyant.
Luke has his head in his free hand.
James kind of looks at Luke and is like, sorry.
Andy's like, oh, come on, don't apologize. This is hilarious.
James is like, but like, I embarrassed Luke. He was just saying what first came to his brain. He didn't mean to embarrass Luke. Oh no.
Luke's not necessarily embarrassed. He's just like, my god, I don't need to be hearing this stuff about my estranged brother.
Fair. James just kind of very sheepishly gives Luke a hug and is just like, sorry for bringing it up.
Oh, never apologize.
It's fine.
Well, sometimes apologies are needed, even if they're not necessary.
Say, if after we're out of here, what if we swung by a gas station and bought, you know, those like pink sparkly cowboy hats, and then we could all be flamboyant?
I don't like
That's a
hats. They
little
hurt
bit.
my ears.
That's a little bit out of our budget range. How about we go through the drive-through and get milkshakes instead?
Get both.
Oh.
We could steal both.
No.
We're not stealing things. We're not. Luke like looks up at
You guys are no fun.
the optometrist assistant and is like, we're not stealing things.
I think I see that and it's like, oh, yeah, we're not stealing things. Wink.
Don't wink at that.
HareWire. James will hold up the spray bottle. Squirt, squirt.
He stops like instantly the moment the bottle's pulled up and switches back to like puppy dog eyes. The picture of innocence.
Don't test me. I will spray you again.
Tongue is stuck out, but no other shenanigans ensue.
James does the I'm watching you gesture.
HareWire, don't get spritzed again. I'm still in the splash zone.
Alright, I gotta behave, huh?
Yeah. I'm not a
Alright.
vegetable.
He pats H's head. No, you aren't.
Oh.
Their relationship is so good.
Friendship.
Friendship.
Friendship. And Sandra's like, all right. Seems everyone's in a good mood. Who wants to go first with the air machine.
I'll be the first to confront it, I guess, just to spare H.
Alright, it's really not that bad. It's just a little uncomfortable for a moment. So,
So,
you'll sit here on this stool, and then you'll put your face here and look in through this opening in the machine, and focus your eyes on the picture inside of the barn. And then I'll count down from 3, and there will be a little puff of air.
he does as directed, a little uncomfy, but not overly so.
Yeah. And inside the machine, there's a very bright picture, very bright scene of like a barn in the middle of a wheat field to look at.
I think HareWire likes the image. He's like, ooh.
Yeah. So as he's focused on that, Sandra counts down, and then little puff of air against his eyes. Do you want to roll like a con save to see how well he takes it?
Yeah. Con save. Oh, he's just not doing good. I'm using the DMV built-in rules, and they're just like, yeah, no, he's fail.
Oh, I forgot
This is
about
a
those.
6, which
A
is a nat
6?
1. He was a nat. Or wait, no,
Oh,
5
jeez.
plus 1.
Which
So
Okay,
not
so
a
not
nat
that
1.
one.
I got it mixed around, but 6.
Yeah. Oof, that sure was uncomfortable and startling.
I have a feel like the moment the air puffs in his eye, he like once again kind of reels back. Not in the same way, like he doesn't cover his face or anything. It's just like, ugh.
the little
Yeah,
noise.
it's not the most pleasant, but it's over with now.
Oh, I don't have to do it again. That's good. That's great, actually. Yay.
Just the once, as long as you did a good job holding still and focusing your eyes where they needed to go, so you only have to do it the once.
Hooray. I was locked onto that barn, so I think I did good. They could really like put up a fair around that barn. It's a great empty field.
Well, if they put anything else in the field, it would be a little bit harder to stay focused on the barn, wouldn't it?
They replaced the barn with a Ferris wheel, and then I'm sure everyone will know where to pay attention.
Maybe. H, are you ready to give it a try?
It still sounds gross and bad.
I know, but sometimes doctors will have you do things that are a little unpleasant, but it's to make sure that your body is healthy. It can help find problems before they get worse.
That's good.
Mhm.
And I do want to see the cute little barn.
Mhm. Do you wanna, for now, just sit at the machine and look in, and you can tell me when you're ready for me to count down for the air?
Okay.
All right. NH can sit there and look inside.
Yeah, he'll sit himself up there and just stare at it for a while.
Mhm.
And kicking his little feet.
Aw.
Mhm. All right. Let me know when you're ready for the air.
Can I hold a hand while you do it, or would that mess it up?
You can absolutely hold a hand. You could even hold both hands.
Oh, that's extra good. That's extra good.
He holds out both his hands, one grabby hands towards Luke, the other grabby hands towards HareWire.
Yes! Luke will, of course, take his hand.
HareWire will also, of course, take his hand. So then they're
Okay.
standing there.
James is just keeping watch and has his heart squeezing because so
Yeah!
cute.
Okay, I'm good now.
Alright, keep your eyes looking at the barn, and 3, 2, 1. And little puff of air. Does each want to roll a
Con
con save? Yep.
Yes.
Maybe an advantage due to the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Yay! 13. And that was also a 13.
The
I
dice say
said
13.
13 only.
13.
Which is not bad. It was a little uncomfortable, but he doesn't flinch away like HareWire did, maybe.
Yeah. I think he does make a little noise, though.
Aw.
Yeah.
And you're all done. Great job, H.
Tail wagging.
Yeah, Luke's also like, good job, bud.
Yay. I don't want to do it again.
And he hops out of the chair.
Yep. You don't have to do it again, bud. At least not today.
Okay, good.
Next time you come back to the eye doctor, they might ask you to do it again, but that won't be for a while.
Okay.
Luke ruffles his hair.
Good.
And Sandra's like, all right, well, that's all the tests I'm going to run with you. So the next step, I'm just going to give you some drops to dilate your eyes, and then you'll wait in a dark room while those take effect, and then the doctor will come get you and do his examination and get you guys your prescriptions.
Sounds good. Never had eye drops before, but hey, first time for everything.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of the drops.
Some people have a little trouble with them. Basically, I take this bottle, and she pulls out an eye drop bottle, and it'll dispense one little drop of medicine at a time. You'll lie back with your eyes open, and I'm going to drop the medicine into your eye. You just try to keep your eye open while it goes in, and then you can blink it away.
H is already squinting as the process is described.
I think HareWire's expression dropped at the layback part.
If you don't want to lie back entirely, you can also sit with just your head tilted back.
Let's go with that.
She nods. Yep, it can. The good news is, this is the last part of the exam that should be difficult or uncomfortable. So, once you get past this, it should be smooth sailing.
Okay, so nearly over the hump. So what do you think, H? Me or you? Who takes the bullet first?
My eyes are already watery thinking about it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think HareWire just pats his head. Okay, then I'll do it first.
Okay.
All right. So you can sit down here, and she like has him sit on the stool for the machine, but facing the other way. Actually, probably a different stool. Let's not be near the machine.
I just like him near the machine gets eye drops instantly, like punches the machine on reflex.
Yep. Nope. I think she like leads you to another area of the building that's like uh just like a quiet little hallway with a little bench. And she's like, "All right, you can sit down here."
Okie dokie.
All right, so just tilt your head back and look up at the ceiling. And do you have a preference for which eye I do first?
I mean, they're both eyes. I don't care.
All right. I'll do your left eye first.
And he's sort of like a little bit stiff, you know, he's like tense, but he's not fighting it.
Yep. And she'll put the eye drop in the left eye, like she said, and then give HareWire a bit to like blink and adjust.
Yeah, he definitely winces when it goes in and blinks a lot. Yep, that's what we call not very pleasant, but I've had way worse.
Hmm. Yeah, having anything coming at your eye can be a little bit uncomfortable, but it didn't hurt, right?
Oh, this feels weird.
Hmm. And she sort of like turns to H to make sure he heard that it didn't hurt.
Mm,
Luke is probably holding on to H.
yeah, H is squeezing his hand.
Hmm.
Hold small baby.
Yeah. And then she'll do HareWire's other eye.
Pretty much the same. Like, he slightly knows better what, like, to be prepared for, and maybe has slightly less of an obvious reaction, but he still doesn't like it.
Hmm.
He's
All
just
right.
blinking a whole lot after.
Well, you're all done now. Um, would you like another lollipop?
Like, he just nods and holds out a hand.
And she'll give him another lollipop.
He just stands up, transaction complete, and walks off to, I guess, just chill in the corner or something.
Yep, go back and stand with the others while Luke and H walk forward.
James gives HareWire a thumbs up and a small smile. Good job, he says
HareWire thumbs
quietly.
up, but he's just kind of like, his face is rather neutral at the moment. He's just focusing on lollipop and blinking.
Understandable.
Yeah. I think Luke uh leans down to H and is like, "Do you want to do it sitting in my lap? Would that help?"
Maybe.
Yeah. Let's give that a try, okay?
Okay.
And he'll like sit down and let H sit in his lap and sort of hug him. In such a way that, you know, H's head can still tilt back.
Yeah.
But just, yeah, he's being held and comforted.
My eyes are all watery.
That's fine. The eye drops, will still work.
Is it bad that I was hoping you could say no, we couldn't do it because my eyes are watery?
No, I think that's just fine. A lot of people get nervous for this part, but
Okay.
it'll just take a couple seconds, and, like your friend said, it didn't hurt. It's just a
You'll get a
little
lollipop.
uncomfortable. You
HareWire
will,
chimes in.
you will also get a lollipop once you're done.
I do want a lollipop, but I don't want the drop.
Mhm. I know it's a little scary, right, H? But
Yeah.
it's gonna help the doctor see in your eye so he can make sure that everything's healthy and that you get the right glasses that you need.
I'm just projecting onto H because this is always my worst part, my least favorite part of the doctor's appointments.
Hold,
The eye
hold so
appointments.
soft.
Least
Soft.
favorite part. Hated it. Hated it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be right here with you, H, and make sure that she doesn't do anything that would hurt you, okay?
Okay. It's still scary and I might make noises and stuff.
That's okay.
That's perfectly alright. Just do your best to keep your eye open, and I can work with anything else.
That's the hard part too.
It's okay.
It's hard
You're
to keep
gonna
my
be
eyes
okay.
open because they're watery.
He puts his hands over his eyes and rubbing at them because they're watering.
Baby.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
I think Sandra will like offer him a tissue if that will help.
He will accept the tissue and wipe off his eyes.
Yay.
It's just like a little sniffle.
Oh.
They don't have to be all the way open for it to work. Just a little bit.
They don't. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you want to maybe
Okay.
practice with your eyes real quick before the drops go in?
No. I just want to do it done.
Okay. That's okay.
All right. We can try to have this over with. Lickety split.
Damn it.
Man.
This is such
I'm
pure
having
little kid energy.
so many emotions over H right now. You're doing amazing, Pengu.
Thank you. I'm awesome at little distressed kid noises because I was fairly recently a little distressed kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
This
Poor
is me.
thing.
This is me in this situation at the time.
Uh-huh.
Man. Luke will.
Giving you all the gentle pats.
Can I keep my eyes squeezed shut until you tell me to open them for the drop thing?
I think that would be fine.
Okay.
And he squeezes his eyes shut.
And Luke will help him lean back and get into position.
Yeah.
All right, if you could just open your eyes, I'm going to do the left one first.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Can you count?
I can count. Want me to
Okay.
count down from 3? All right, 3, 2, 1.
He opens his little eye.
And a little eye drop into the left eye.
And he goes, ah. Oh.
You're halfway done.
Goes in bed.
You're being really brave, H.
You're doing great, bud.
The counting helped.
All right.
That's good.
I can count again as well for the next one.
Okay.
Just keeps his eyes squeezed shut again.
All right. Are you ready?
All
right. 3, 2, 1.
Opens his little eye.
Eye drop go in.
Ew.
You're all
He
done.
kind of digs his face into Luke's chest.
I just keep imagining H with the cat and a like banana expression when the eye drops go in.
Same.
Pretty much, yeah.
Luke hugs him.
Goes in bed, goes in bed.
All done.
You got through it, H. You did good. You sure did. And you're all done for today now. Well, with the eye drops at least. You want to pick out a lollipop?
Yeah, I don't want to open my eyes.
All right. She like holds out the lollipops for Luke to pick one, and he'll pick one in a flavor that he knows H will like, and unwrap it, and sort of put it in H's hand.
Yeah, and he shoves it in his mouth.
All right. While those eye drops kick in, you'll be waiting in a darker room so that the bright lights won't hurt your eyes. If you'll follow me. And Luke will just lift H up to carry him along as they go to the next room.
HareWire follows along, having demolished his lollipop yet again.
And she will lead them to the dark room, which is a part of the optometrist I am not familiar with. So, Pengu, if you want to describe it. Oh,
I am familiar.
Crows has posed an excellent question, which is, does HareWire eat the lollipop stick?
I've been thinking that this whole time, like, does he eat the stick? And I want to say at the current moment, no, but only if there's a trash bin nearby.
Yeah, I
But I
think
figure in a
there's
doctor's office there wouldn't be, so he's throwing it in that. But if there was none, he would use himself as the trash bin.
there is a trash can nearby.
So yes,
am-
sticks are being properly disposed of for now.
Good. I am recalling in my brain the dark room. It's
Crows, hold
dark.
on. What do you mean? HareWire is less freaky than I am in this situation. Are you eating
Crows?
sticks? Are you eating sticks?
Hello?
Crows, you can't be doing that. Crows, you can't be doing that.
Crows has left the call.
Crows just dipped from the call. Crows is back.
Crows, do you
Crows,
eat the
you can't be
lollipop
doing
stick?
Inquiring minds want to know, but we have a game to do. We'll just have to live with uncertainty for the rest of our lives.
You can't be doing that.
No.
No.
You're not allowed to unmute.
No.
You are not.
No.
We don't have your volume
Mandatory
adjusted
silence.
for the recording.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this behind the 7-Eleven, and by that I mean Razwatch.
We're talking about this in the Denny's parking lot. Let's go.
The dark room. It's dark.
The dark room.
dark room.
It's dark
dark.
in there. There are, of course, like all the little office chairs, and then usually like a little rug, like a kid's rug, like the little street rug, with a couple toys there, like the Legos or the Duplos or whatever, and of course the classic doctor's office toy of balls go on lines.
The
Oh, yeah,
beads on
that
the twisty
one.
wire.
The twisty wire.
Twisty wire.
Also
A
little-
staple of every doctor's office.
A staple
I
of
got
every
so
doctor's
distracted
office.
with those.
Yeah, it's one of the it's definitely one of the things H will gravitate towards.
I always gravitated towards those, but with like an air of frustration since I just didn't fully understand what the point was since you just pushed things back and forth with no end objective.
Like a fidget toy.
I
Also
wanted goals and certainty. I wanted to be able to win.
Also, probably a little TV in like one of the top corners of the room playing like some kids movie, just some gentle one, quietly.
It's always Finding Nemo, in my opinion.
That is what I was visualizing. That is what I was visualizing. It's always Finding Nemo.
Some
Although
poor
it would have
fish
to-
actor screaming about where is his son.
Some off-brand movie. Searching for Mino.
Searching for Mino.
No, Depot. Searching for Depot.
Searching for Depot.
I have seen the Depot post.
Good gentle little kids movie up there in the corner.
Searching for Shmeebo.
Oh God, what is that?
Oh.
No, go away! Get it away!
Oh, it is like an off. That's a real off-brand Nemo.
Oh,
It's
I don't
doing, like it's a
it.
fish doing
That-
the DreamWorks face.
that looks like like a really, really, really modern version of that one weird indie. Like I don't know if it was an indie studio, but like it was like about fish. That was not Finding Nemo, but there was like a drive-through or something.
Shark
like
Tale?
Shark's Tale?
Maybe?
Was
There
it
was a
like
drive-through
the
in Shark
drive-through was
Tale.
like a whale washing thing?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was
whale.
Shark's Tale.
Yeah. I like deleted the name of that movie from my brain
Did you
just because of how
expunged it to protect
awful
Did
it
you
was.
call that an indie animators?
I don't know. I don't remember what studio would have made that.
DreamWorks.
It was
Classic.
so bad you couldn't even comprehend that DreamWorks did it.
Classic indie studio with a small budget. DreamWorks Animation.
It
No,
looked
this is
like a very low budget film.
It was just mainstream flop. It was what we call a dud, a lemon, a no good.
I just remember watching it and being so baffled as a kid. Like, why? Where's the good writing here? This is nothing. This is a whole entire movie packaged with error.
Like, I don't really even remember it. I just remember
Mhm.
the whale washing part, since that was slightly whimsical and enchanting to me, though also kind of gross to me, so I didn't know how to feel about it. And the rest of the movie is just a blur.
And then there
Can we
was
finish?
also like I think a shark mafia or something.
There was a shark mafia.
Um,
There was a
And
shark
I think a
mafia.
Casual
sexy fish.
bongos. There is a sexy
I was
fish,
gonna.
but we're getting off topic.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say, can we finish soon? My mom is mad at me for being on call too long.
Uh
Oh
oh.
no.
Oh no.
Yeah, we
Not like
can.
mad, but she's in frustrated territory, and I don't want to get into mad territory.
Yeah, but we can lock
Uh
back
oh.
in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lock in. Dark room.
Mhm. Dark room, and we could kind of skate over this as they're just chilling in the dark room. As
Yeah.
the HareWire and H's eyes dilate. Uh.
H may want to play with like Legos with HareWire.
Aww.
Yeah, I think HareWire would basically play whatever HareWire H wants to play.
Mhm. Both of them sitting on the floor playing while Luke and I presume James are in chairs watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eee. And then after like a half hour as the drops kick in, there is a knock on the door. Uh, and the door opens. And there's the eye doctor, who is a real kind human man. Interesting.
Boy.
uh, and he's like, "Well, hello. I think your eye drops have settled in."
I guess so. And like HareWire looks over at the guy and like I think him being real kind gives HareWire pause.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, you're like people back home.
Oh, are you from Faruma?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Yes, I'm from Faruma as well, originally, though I've been living in Inkwell for several years now.
Mm.
Uh, it's nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Robert White, and I'll be doing your eye exams today.
James immediately is looking at HareWire to like make sure that HareWire is not freaking out.
Yep, Luke is also
I'm
looking
gonna
at
say like if
HareWire.
everyone wants to roll perception. Actually, you know what? Forget perception. Whatever toy HareWire was holding has now been crushed to smithereens.
Oh, there goes the Lego tower.
Sorry to ask this. Is there maybe another eye doctor on the staff we could go with? Uh, it's like, uh, perfectly fine to ask, but sorry, I'm the only one in this afternoon. I promise I'll do a great job of, examining your eyes. Don't worry about that. I have
It's
plenty of experience with tunes.
uh hold that thought, sir. The problem is that your name is very close to somebody's that is traumatic for one of the patients. We might need to reschedule for a different doctor.
Oh, terribly sorry to hear that.
No, it's on us to having not checked, gone through all of the possible triggers or anything. Um, Give us a moment and I'll see what they want to do. And if they are comfortable with moving forward, I'll let you know. But if you could give us a bit longer to basically come up with a plan.
Oh, alright. Just, open the door when you're ready for me. Then he, like, closes the door again.
Okay.
Like I think
James.
HareWire has just been like stiff, like just staring wide eye at the guy in the doorway.
I feel like Luke does go over and kneel next to HareWire and is like, "Hey, HareWire, it's not him. It's definitely not him."
It's a cruel joke by the universe. I mean, what are the odds?
Unfortunately, an Quill kind of high just for the fact that these kind of things can happen more often. But you don't have to have him examine your eyes if you don't want to. It's not him.
The stupid eye drops. I don't want to have to come back here again. I want the glass frames and whatnot.
Okay. But if he makes you more uncomfortable at any point, we can stop and come back a different day, okay?
We could
Okay,
even
I
find
guess. I don't know.
we could even find a different optometrist office to go to where he doesn't even work.
And then we'll find his twin brother, Robert something else. Or wait, no, brothers would have the same last name, so Richard White or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I don't. It's fine. He's just a random guy.
I mean, it's okay to be freaked out by it.
Yeah. Just give me a second, and I just kinda comes to terms with it, I guess. Wasn't expecting this. It wasn't on my bingo sheet for this thing I wasn't expecting to do today.
I'm sorry I didn't do more research, HareWire.
I mean, literally, who would think oh, let's make sure that the doctor doesn't have like the eerily similar name to the guy who did stuff. I think Hairwire. I'm gonna roll like a whiz save for Hairwire to see if he's able to calm himself down enough.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 9. I think it takes a while. Like, like he basically just has to like zone out watching the kid film for a bit.
Understandably.
But I think finally he just sort of like sighs and stands up and just walks to the door himself and cracks it open.
Don't look into the light, HairWire. Don't look into the light.
Okay, no, like I was imagining he was like looking at the ground solemnly as he did that now, but now I'm just imagining what if he was looking ahead and like he opens it and it's just something like God.
Flashbang. Yeah, it's bright out there. Uh, and I think like as you open the door, like the doctor is like several feet down the hall chatting with the assistant. Uh, and they both turn and they're like, "Ah, right. Can I come closer so we can discuss this?"
Hairwire has his hands cupped over his eyes because of the flashbang. He's like, yeah, sure, I'm over it. I'm over it.
All right. And he walks back over to the dark room. Uh, so, I'm going to be doing your eye exams and determining your prescriptions. Um, I only need one of you at a time. Uh, you're, of course, allowed to bring people with you if you wish. If you all want to be in the room at the same time, you can, although it might be a little bright. I We should have some sunglasses around here. Uh, and I feel like he sort of like pats his pockets and pulls out some loner non-prescription sunglasses. If you want to wear these as we head to the exam room.
Hairwire kind of just holds out a hand. Like, I think he's like keeping this guy like within like like barely within arm's length, but like, you know.
Mm-hmm. And Dr. Wright will hand over the sunglasses and hand a pair to H as well. How's H doing?
H is hanging out.
Mm-hmm. HareWire's
I think he was worried.
Mm.
I think he was a little worried about HareWire at first, but yeah, when HareWire was chilling and just watching the film, he went back to playing with the wire toy. And now he's just like,
Oh, sunglasses are cool.
Mm-hmm. I think Dr. Wright turns to H and is like, your friend seems a little nervous. Would you like to go first?
Okay. Are you not gonna do the drops?
You're done with the drops.
Good.
So yeah, is everyone going to the exam room at once, or would HareWire like to hang back in the dark room until he's needed?
I think HareWire has to go with them because he just literally his brain doesn't want to let H alone with this guy.
That's fair.
oh,
So yeah,
oh.
they can all go to the exam room together.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Luke is holding H's hand and sort of leading the way, but uh looking back over his shoulder to check on HareWire throughout the walk.
He looks very very tense, and I think his body language is like Uno reverse from I think usually he's sort of like a gremlin man, he sort of has like a slouch usually, but now he has more of like a fetal position curl and is like shuffling along.
Oh.
James is definitely kind of staying close to HareWire in like that kind of protective mode because he knows just how anxious this can be.
Yep.
Man.
The
I know
family all
this is like a
supporting each
serious
other.
moment, but I am like, we have to picture this while HareWire is in his skater outfit wearing a trench coat and now with addition of shades.
Mhm.
Yes.
He's a style icon.
Mhm.
Such an icon.
Crosa said Zest Fest.
That's
I
best.
don't know what that is.
We need to get him that as an R t-shirt.
Mhm. Oh. And they go to a new exam room where there's the big chair with the thing in front of it with all the lenses and all sorts of machinery. Um. Mhm. And Luke will help H get into the chair first and then stand right by him, hold his hand. And the doctor's like, all right, first I'm going to lower this microscope and use it to take a close look at your eyes. And once I have a good look, you'll look through a bunch of lenses and we'll figure out what works best for your vision. Hmm. And he lowers the big microscope and holds it up to one of H's eyes and starts looking. And tells the other one, not
H kicking
terribly,
his little feet.
yeah, not terribly uncomfortable for H, I think. Just sitting there, probably being asked to like look straight ahead and then look to the left and look up and look various ways. And Luke's there holding his hand.
Yeah, he's pretty chill with this one.
Mm-hmm. All right. Got a good look there. So now it's your turn to take a look. I'm going to hold up a series of different lenses, and you tell me if each one is better or worse than the last. I'm going to have you look at that poster across the room, and uh, if the letters on it look clear, that's good. And if they look fuzzy, we can do better.
Okay.
All right. And then starts the, all right, 1 or 2? 1, and there's 2.
I think H is honestly pretty good at being opinionated and saying it. These look the same when they look the same.
All right, let me try one a little stronger and see if that looks different.
Okay.
All right, how's this?
My eyes feel weird.
That's normal. You still have the eye drops in, and seeing clearly after your vision's been blurry for a while can be strange. Mostly I want you to focus on that poster over there and try looking at the small letters especially, and see if they're fuzzy or clear.
Okay. The itty bitty ones.
Yeah. And while H is busy with the doctor, Luke's still holding his hand, but I feel like he's looking over at HareWire to check how HareWire is doing.
I think HareWire is doing. I mean, all things considered, not as bad as he could be, but roll perception.
Alright. Perception or insight?
I'll let either work.
Alright. They're the same fucking modifier.
Hooray! No difference.
Okay, 19 plus 6, 25.
Okay, Luke is
James.
locked in finally.
Mm-hmm.
James got a 26.
Okay, so I said you both notice. Okay, so HairWire, emotional energy wise, since Luke is the only one that gets that, waves of nervousness. Visually, you can tell he's also nervous. He has kind of like taken to like chewing on one of his fingers, and whoa, his eyes are starting to get a little spirally again.
James will lean over and like kind of just put a hand on the arm that's lower and go, "You're okay. H is okay. At any point we can have this stop and we can leave, okay? You're not trapped."
He nods and like kind of mutters, "Okay, okay."
Mm-hmm. I feel like the doctor has left the door open behind them also to help with the you're not trapped thing.
Yeah, I think that actually really helps HairWire because it's like, visual escape.
Mm-hmm. I think Luke sort of looks at HairWire for a moment and he doesn't say anything, but he sort of like holds out his free hand and offers it to HairWire to hold.
HairWire it's like I feel like HairWire like doesn't even like look at Luke, but his free hand takes that hand.
Mm-hmm.
"We've got your back," James says softly.
Emotional support, friends.
Family.
They're
Family.
family. It might be estranged, but James is like, "Hairwire deserves to be supported in this.
Yeah.
Aw.
Mm.
Like, things
What?
may not be perfect, but it, the poor rabbit deserves good stuff."
He's gonna get fancy new glasses. He's gonna look spiffy.
Hey, that's flamboyant.
I wish little flamboyant.
And the doctor walks H through the different lenses and finally like picks out which lens is right for which eye and writes that down. Uh and then pulls the machine back and steps back to let H out of the chair. And is like, "All right. We're all done with you." And sort of looks at HairWire like, think you're up for this?
I think HareWire finally removes that hand he was chewing on from his mouth, and he just like stiffly nods, and even more stiffly walks over to the chair and sits down.
Mm-hmm. Luke will like reorient himself so that HareWire can keep holding his hand.
Yeah, I think the squeeze is getting a little tight, but not enough to hurt. Just yeah, HareWire's stressed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Luke is standing next to HareWire. Luke is probably like being smoked out by a cloud of stress, so he's just not breathing. Doing his best to not smell it.
Well, he doesn't need to breathe, so I guess that's
It's
Mhm.
fine. It works
that's
out.
Mhm.
So I don't want to get smoked out by a cloud of anxiety.
Yeah. And once HareWire is settled in the chair, the doctor will lower the microscope and start looking around in HareWire's eyes.
Yeah. Hey, I have a question. Is this the thing? Do you know if this is like a thing where they can see like the nerves through the eye? Like,
It is, yes. I looked it up.
yeah. Okay. Well, this guy, this random poor doctor who's encountering this creature, will get a little glimpse into whatever horrors are going on in there because it's not two nerves. It's some like animatronic wiring with what appears to be real kind nerves in there.
Oh lord.
I feel like his reaction to that is just, don't see that every day. He's doing his best to take it in stride.
Get this man a middle.
Mhm.
This man is doing so good.
Tunes are weird sometimes, most of the time.
Tunes are weird
Tunes
sometimes.
tunes that are not named background character 164 tend to have some stuff going on.
Also, realizing Peckin, dang it, I could have should have done something weird with H's eyes too, because he had the weird eye development recently.
Oh
Oh?
yeah.
I mean, you could say it, it was just something that happened that the others weren't privy to.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, it could always be something that the doctor didn't mention in the moment, but that gets passed along in the prescription information/report that goes up front.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
You slip that in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So when they read HareWire's prescription, it's just going to be like, has Philkine nerves? Question
Organic and inorganic, real kind and tune, just a mix of everything.
mark.
He's a
HareWire
hodgepodge.
is HareWire contains multitudes.
Mhm. Like multiple different
He's
people's organs, but
Uh,
he only has the organs of one other guy in there, right?
him
You know?
and Luke, and technically the Endo, which isn't fully a guy, but it's not originally HareWire's organs.
It's just got HairWire's body just got some nerves growing. It's okay.
Mhm. Yeah. Once
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
And then HareWire gets the 1 or 2 lens test as he looks at the wall. Although since he's nearsighted, there's also probably like the doctor also pulls a poster down from the screen that's much closer for HareWire to
Yeah.
test with as well.
You know, I'm very well, I think you meant to say farsighted since
Oh,
it's
yeah.
confusing since but I'm nearsighted myself, so I have never seen what the like farsighted test is. So I'm like,
Me
okay,
neither. I'm
whatever
also
is happening,
nearsighted.
HairWire is going with it.
I'm just
I
like,
think he's like hilariously more like indecisive than H is. Like he has to like basically like for an extended period of time with each like 1 or 2. But he gets through it.
yippee. And then the machine gets pulled back up, and HairWire can climb out of the chair.
Honestly, I think HareWire, the moment the machine is pulled up and he has a clear way, he just sprints out of the room.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, here's a question. Does he let go of Luke's hand before he does it?
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh. In my head, I wasn't picturing him still holding Luke's hand, but the opportunity that is presenting itself, I think, is too funny.
Mhm.
Should I roll something like whiz, or should we just let this happen?
Maybe like a whiz and then maybe like a strength check.
Yeah, okay. Let's do a whiz. He got a 10. How do we think that?
I think that's not enough to track that he should let go of Luke's hand. So a roll of strength.
Oh dear.
Oh, luckily he's cringe fail and only got a 3.
Yeah. No. Luke lets go and HareWire's hand slips out of his as he runs back towards the lobby.
Not even all the way to the
And
lobby.
there
I
he
think he just
goes.
gets into the hallway. He's no longer in
Mhm.
the same room as the doctor guy. He's good.
The doctor's like, well, I'm terribly sorry to have upset him.
It's not your fault. It's just unfortunate universe shenanigans.
He nods understandingly.
James
Unfortunately.
is trying so hard not to say the plot.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying so hard.
It is unfortunately common in Anquel, it seems.
Yeah. James sighs.
Well, I hope all of you have a nice rest of your day.
He
You too.
raises
Thank you,
his little
Doctor.
hand. He raises his little hand.
Yes?
Can I have another lollipop?
You certainly can. And he pulls out the container of lollipops.
He will get a lollipop.
Mm-hmm. I think Luke will reach in and take a lollipop to give to HareWire.
Aww.
Hooray!
Hooray! And the doctor heads out and everyone else goes back into the hallway to meet back up with HareWire. And Luke just kind of
Mhm.
hands HareWire the lollipop.
HareWire is so quick to accept that lollipop and just instantly shoves it in his mouth to start calming down.
Well, you handled that pretty well, I think.
HareWire just makes an uncertain sound.
I mean, you didn't actually attack the doctor.
Yeah, I got through it without biting anyone. That's something.
Yeah. You did really good, HareWire.
Yay! I think I'm owed a bright pink sparkly cowboy hat.
I don't know where we would find one in this city, but
How
Ah,
about
darn,
this?
I didn't consider the future world element. Well, we can probably find a chrome sparkly cowboy hat.
Most likely, or maybe we could look online. Have Ezra help you pick it out.
Ooh, online shopping with a boyfriend.
Luke is making like a face like he just ate a lemon under his mask.
James gives Luke an apologetic look.
Anyway, first things first is getting you to your glasses.
Oh yeah.
Right, the
Then-
fun part finally gets to happen. Yay!
Then I hand you the unlike real going to the optometrist, we don't have to wait for the glasses
Yeah, I
to be
was
ready.
thinking that like they will walk out with glasses instead of having to come back and get them in 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is future Bro. There's probably like a glasses express machine that just cooks
Mhm.
them instantly.
Yep.
Cooks.
Instant, like a microwave oven. You put the glasses goo in. Ding! You take
Glasses
glasses
goo.
out.
The
I don't know how
molten
glasses are
glass?
made, I guess.
Yeah. So just yeah, you can pick out frames, try on and pick out your frames, and then you like hand them to the person at the counter and they go put lenses in and you get your glasses back in just a few minutes. So, any thoughts as to what kind of glasses H and HareWire might pick out?
I do think HareWire would probably go towards a shape that is similar to the Gary ones he's been toting about. So they're sort of like half moons, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
I think H just gets like, some cute round ones. Ones with like a little star or something on like the side of the frames for
Aww.
cuteness.
The cutie.
But just like, oh cute. Oh cute.
It can be
Aw.
colorful, the plastic frame.
Maximum zest.
Excellent zest. That's fruity for HareWire.
Yeah, I have post rainbow cat eye glasses frames, which are, I think, the zestiest you could find.
Extremely zesty. Very fruity.
So reference here's the ones he's usually been toting about since they go with Shadow Self, but yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it a little bit ambiguous just because this is something I feel like I would know best when drawing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Figure it out later.
I have doodled H with his little glasses, so I know that he has little round ones. Cute round ones.
Little
I definitely
round
think I'm sticking
ones.
with half moons for hair wire though. They just feel right for him.
Mhm.
They
Mhm.
fit.
They
But a
do.
little like maybe like I feel like he could also do like a fun shaped one, but for I feel like he likes glasses to be a little bit serious, and I don't know why that is. That's just how he is.
Mhm.
The tuniness of it. When you put on the glasses, that means that you're doing a serious bit.
You gotta like you can't be reading like a tax form with whimsical glasses. I'm not sure why he would be reading a tax form. He doesn't do taxes, but for the
Yep.
bit.
What
Just in
taxes here,
case.
Warder?
So yeah, they pick out their glasses and go get lenses put in them and, you know, head out from the optometrist. Their eyes
Yeah.
are still a little bit dilated and sensitive.
Ugh.
Mhm.
I think I'm just imagining like hair wires stepping out into the sunlight and just like giving like a little hiss at the sun.
The
To
hideous light of
vampire.
the day star.
Alright, did we want to go for a treat? Maybe not a cowboy hat, but like a smoothie or something?
Ooh, I could go for
think
a
that
smoothie.
I think that would be a good idea.
Fruity smoothie, like HareWire.
Andy laughs again.
Oh,
I
you've
mean,
turned this kid into a menace, James.
I'm not a menace. I'm sweet. I'm a good boy.
You're sweet little cupcake.
Yay!
You can be sweet
yeah.
and still be funny.
Obviously, that's what I am. Blink, blink, blink.
You're definitely not sweet, and funny is up to personal preference, up to personal taste. I'm sure there's some people that think you're funny.
I think you're funny.
You know what? I think I respect H's opinion more than yours, so. Nah. He sticks out his tongue.
I think everyone's opinion should be respected.
I don't respect that.
Careful, you might not be getting a smoothie.
No, 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 no. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Please, please, a smoothie for me.
Luke is
Okay,
like
but you're
looking
on
at
thin
HareWire
ice.
deadpan.
I'll be extra good from now on.
He squints a little because he's not sure if that was an egg pun because of the way you pronounced
It wasn't an
extra.
egg pun, but I think HareWire sees the squint, thinks back what he just said, and says, egg, extra good.
Ah.
Nope, you're getting further from it. Just get in the car.
Right. He opens the door and crawls in. And, like, he's kind of looking around now at the interior of the car. And, you know, like, how some cars have, like, logos and such in little places?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he sees this as, there's words there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Meanwhile, H is having a "the trees have leaves" moment.
The trees have leaves.
Leaves, they have distinction, aren't just fuzzy blobs.
I can read the signs, kind of. I can tell the letters, but I still can't. I'm getting better at reading.
You're getting really good.
Yay!
I think it's gonna be easier to work on it now that you can, see the letters more clearly, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yee! And Luke will drive them all to some place to get smoothies.
Smoothie shack. Smoothie hovel.
Mm-hmm.
James will give Luke a little kiss on the side of the mask in thanks.
Aw, he does soften a little bit at that.
I think HairWire in the background just whispers, fruity.
Fruity?
Fruity. And he's just like pointing at those two.
They're just kissing.
It's
I
fruity behavior when they do it.
I feel like Luke holds
Okay.
up his wrist with Handy on it, and Handy is the one to flip HairWire off. Luke is holding his hand up, knowing that Handy is going to do it.
HairWire just gasps and covers H's eyes.
No, he's seen
My
it
glasses!
before.
Oh, okay then. He flips them back. He flips them off back. Flips. Words. Everyone's just flipping each other off now. Yay!
Just take your smoothie and be quiet.
Silence fruit.
And Luke drives them back to the PartyPlex to drop HairWire off.
HairWire coming in with. Did he keep the shades? I kind of almost imagine he ran out with the shades still on, so like.
That
I
would
mean,
be
they would have
fine.
kept
you
the shades
keep
because
the
of
shades.
dilation.
They're not prescription, but I think you did get to keep the shades if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he has his glasses stored away now that he's back in the PartyPlex where he doesn't need to do some close reading yet. He's wearing his shades, he's wearing his skater boy, he's wearing his trench coat, he's drinking a smoothie, he is the most, what was the word of the day? What, it's
Flamboyant?
magical when
Flamboyant?
flamboyant, there we go, my brain was just like, let's toss that out. The most
Word of the
flamboyant
day.
thing on the premises is just saying a lot for the PartyPlex.
I'm imagining Harlequinette seeing him come in because Luke and James didn't do a great job communicating to them that they were taking HairWire out for glasses, and Harlequinette doing the "what you got there?" a smoothie.
Meanwhile, like,
God.
HairWire is holding his reading glasses in one of his hands. And that's
H
just
is
like
going-
where we iris out.
H would give HairWire a big hug before he gets out of the car.
Oh yeah, hugs.
Aw.
Big hug.
I will say before the scene cuts to black fully, James will kiss Luke's cheek and tell him how proud he is. Because Luke did a hard thing by bringing HareWire in with them to the
Optometrist.
Yes.
Aww.
Optometrist.
Luke blushes. He doesn't know what to say to that, but he's blushy.
Hehe. Good.
Optometrist.
Man.
Man.
Man, this was just such a cute game.
Mhm.
Yee. Alright. Thank y'all for playing.
Thank
you
you
for
for assorted
DMing.
DMing.
I don't know what to classify this as and whether or not I should give rewards, so we'll figure that out later.
Maybe the real reward
Understandable.
was the experience.
And the glasses.
Yeah.
And the glasses. And the
And the
smoothie.
glasses. Vision.
The real reward was 20/20 vision.
Well, thank you all for playing. Thanks to our listeners now and in the future. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.